Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us once again. We have Garnett and we have Lita here today.
Yay!
Yay, Lita's back.
I'm back.
We're going to be discussing. Look, I've had a hell of a day. So if I mess up, I don't know. We're going to be discussing the case of Madeline McCain. So I guess we will start. I just want to say this case would take like weeks to research, and we kind of put it off to last minute. I did know a lot about it, but looking at everything I did today, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even remember half of this stuff. So we might have to do it in parts. I don't know. So Madeline McCain was a 3-year-old British toddler who went missing on the evening of May 3rd, 2007. Madeline has blonde hair, blue eyes. On her right eye, she has a dark blemish. It was on the iris part of her eye. Maddie's parents, Kate and Jerry McCain, met in 1993. They married 5 years later. They welcomed the birth of Madeline McCain in 2003 and twins in 2005. The family took a trip to Portugal. It was supposed to be a week vacation. It started April 28th, and they had friends that tagged along with them. The friends were Diana Webster, Fiona Payne, David Payne, Jane Tanner, Russell O'Brien, Matthew Oldfield, Rachel, I can't say her last name, Mampoli, and in total there were 8 children. Hey Arctic, I'm glad you're here. So yeah, they had 7 friends with them. Her parents were also physicians, and most of the friends that went with them were colleagues. They were all doctors, most of them. Do you guys want to talk about them?
Okay, they went to is this where they went to the restaurant nearby?
Yeah, so they had a routine. They did this every night. They would go to a restaurant. They were the apartment was on the bottom floor facing the street, and it wasn't at a resort, so there was nothing. It wasn't gated. It was nothing special. They would do this every night. They would go and check on the children. They would go have drinks at the little tapas bar. And on the 4th night, Madeline was telling her mom, hey, where were you and dad when me and one of her siblings were crying? And I don't know how they answered that, but to me right there, that would have been like, oh my gosh, like I'm not gonna leave my child alone. I mean, they were all under the age of 5, and even if it's 150, what was it? What did I say it was?
Meters or yards?
Yeah, away. I mean, the dad describes it as it's like being in a house and you're having a few drinks in the backyard, but it was a 5 to 7 minute walk.
Were the other parents leaving their kids too?
Yeah, they were all leaving their kids. They would all check on their kids. They had like a routine. The night that she disappeared, hold on, I want to actually mention the day that she disappeared. They took the kids to like this little daycare thing where they could, play. The parents went to do tennis lessons. They have a photo of Madeline at the pool, and it was taken at 2:29. It was the last photo of her with her dad, and I hope that we can make like a video of it and put it on there. You guys, we really don't know how to edit, and we really don't know how to add it on yet. I wish we could, because it would be really. That picture is so sweet, and she looks so happy. You know, so yeah, the night she went missing, you know, it was a regular routine. They left at 8:30 to go have their drinks. At 9:05, the dad goes and checks on the kids, and he notices the sliding door is open more than they had left it. So they didn't even, you know, lock the door when they left, which I don't understand why they wouldn't. So Jerry goes and checks. When he walks back to the bar at 9:10, he sees a friend, which is Jeremy Wilkins. Okay, in a minute, yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I mean, I never leave my kids alone at that age. McCains are definitely guilty of bad parenting. I believe they should have been charged with child neglect. I mean, who leaves their kids, especially not gated? They leave the door open. So as Jerry's walking to the bar, he sees a friend. He stops and talks to them. As Jane, one of their friends, is going to check on her children, she actually sees them talking, but they don't recall seeing her. And at this time, she sees a man, which, you know, she describes to be Mediterranean looking, a local, long, dark hair. And she sees him carrying a blonde-head child with pink pajamas and no socks on. And to me, I'm like, how, you know, first of all, how are you judging someone not having socks on a child when you're leaving your own children in an apartment? And why would you not say anything to the other parents? Like, hey, I just saw this man walking across the street. So at 9:30, Kate was actually supposed to go check on Madeline and the twins. And her friend Matthew was like, well, I got to go check on my kids, so I'll just go check on yours. He goes, he opens the door. He doesn't recall seeing Maddie, but he just assumed she was there. He saw the twins, and he went back downstairs, and he said, all is quiet. So at 10 o'clock, Kate goes back to the room to check, and this is also weird. She notices Madeline is missing. She runs out of the apartment, leaves her twins there, runs to the bar, and it's like, Madeline's missing. She's missing, like, without even knowing, you know, you don't look in a closet, you don't look in a bathroom. How do you know she's missing at this point? And if you did think she was missing, why would you leave your other kids there? I don't.
Didn't she shout out they've taken her?
Yeah. Like,
who is she referring to?
I have no idea. You know, like, I don't know. A lot of people think that they, at that point, since they were waking up crying, because a couple days prior to that, the neighbors above heard Maddie and the kids crying for 4 hours straight. Like, that's what they told the news. That's what they told, you know, in an interview. They actually heard the kids crying for 4 hours straight. So some people think, like, okay, maybe they wanted to do their routine still, and, you know, let's give them medicine. Maybe they gave them too much medicine. I don't know. But as a mother, you don't leave your kids. Oh, right. Christina's in here.
She can't download the app.
It's not an app.
can't add it. She can't get on that way, she said.
Wait, why?
I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the app on my
Well,
iPad.
it's not an app. Christina, if I send you a link, the link that we sent you, when you click it, what does it do? Hey, Callie. Does anyone know another way we can invite somebody on? I forgot how I did it with Arctic the other day.
Can you just go to StreamYard.com and do you have to be invited?
Yeah, it says I can't join. Oh, is there a certain limit of people?
I hope not.
Hold on.
Arctic Fox says she's a tech potato. I'm a tech potato too.
She said, hold on, I'll try. How is my phone on 5%? Great. Okay. Yeah, try again and then let us know what happens. Because I know you have a lot to say and we've been trying to plan this for you to come on for a long time. But yeah, how do you guys feel? I mean, I would never leave my kids especially in a different country, like not gated. They had money too. All these people were doctors. You have money. I'm
starting to wonder if maybe we're just the weird ones out because we would never leave our kids.
That's got to be it.
Once again, we're talking about it.
I know, and you know, it's just all these people had money, and you could not hire a babysitter. You couldn't hire a nanny. You couldn't
even just a daycare for all the kids.
Yeah, they had those resources in the resort next door because they would put the kids in there during the day. So I don't understand why you would think it's okay. Yeah, oh yeah, the kids are sleeping. We could just go to a bar, get drunk.
Lexi,
you know, huh?
Can you add a link into our chat? Like, can you add it? Because it doesn't give me an option to chat.
I don't even know how to write in the chat. Hold on. Oh, yeah, hold on. Post comment. You guys, hold on. We're trying to get somebody added on here. And we look at this.
That sounded modern.
We do.
Did you hear that?
Yes, it's definitely.
Hold on, you guys.
I'm trying.
Why won't it let me? Can I not paste, copy and paste? You guys are like so good at this. How do I do this? Thank you guys. Hey, Sluggish. We're trying to invite somebody on, you guys. How do we do it?
Oh, let's see. Can we just...
Like, I'm saying, okay, post comment, right? Post comment. It's saying I can post a comment. Oh, here it goes. Yay. Hold on.
I think I got it.
I did it.
You did it.
Press invite and then comment.
We should remember that link. It's going to be different every time, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Callie Thunder. It worked. Yes, it worked. Okay, so Christina, can you press the link that we just posted? You guys, sorry. We've been wanting her to get on here for a long time. Let me get my charger. Oh, my God.
You know, I read...
Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, we have her.
Hey.
Hey.
How are y'all doing? It's been
good.
A heck of a day.
How are you?
Good. It's just been a crazy day.
I know. We've been... Oh, my gosh. I can't check my other messages, so I apologize. And I apologize. It's so late. We've had a lot going on.
Y'all like thus far? about the Madeline case?
We just went over, like the description. We went over her parents. We went over kind of the routine they had.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring a little bit of light into the friends. Okay, so I
named the friends off.
See, the dad went for the first check, okay? He went in, he seen his children sleeping, he left. Then, I don't know if it was the friend that was the girl or the guy, but one of them went back in there, but they didn't open the door to check on the kids, which seems strange to me,
It was Matthew that did that.
Yeah. And then the girl seeing a strange man carrying a small child at night. That struck me as odd too, because why wouldn't you say something as soon as you seen that, except for whenever she went missing? I always thought about the friends.
Yeah,
I thought
Jane,
it was just strange.
It really was. Jane, and then she recalls seeing the dad and the other friends speaking in the hallway, but they don't recall seeing her. And that's when, she said, "Oh, I saw a man walking with a blonde-haired girl in pink pajamas with no socks." So, something's going on. I don't know if it's like a cover-up, if they're all trying to cover something up, because they are doctors. They have resources.
I mean, even the crime scene, though, the police did not really tape it up good enough or take evidence. They just let everybody in and out, and that's what really got their evidence destroyed. And even the roadblocks, the police wasn't even taking control of it the first day she was missing, and that could have been a big stopper right there if they would have stopped them cars, but they literally just watched them go by. And I think that is pretty crazy.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know. Do you all believe in mediums?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not so much.
Okay. I have a strong belief for mediums. Always have. And one of the police said that a medium called in on a tip line and said she was with a woman named Lisa. And that struck me as odd too. Why wouldn't you want the woman to talk more about it? Because I think mediums would help a lot. I mean, I don't know what your all's thoughts are on a medium, but I think they help a lot in cases.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen cases where they help solve cases before, and it all just depends on, the mediums, their references, what they've done before. But I do believe in all that. It just depends on who it is,
Right.
But I don't know if they knew a girl anything about, what was her name?
Her name was Lisa, is what they said that Madeline was with. And also about after she went missing, a guy in his headlights seen a man and a woman carrying a small child, and they were walking very briskly. So I mean, if that was somebody that couldn't have a child, if somebody didn't have a child and they're really not thinking about adoption, what else do you think they'd be thinking about? They're thinking about abduction is what they're thinking about. So, I mean, and also the strange men going around the place asking for donations for the British orphanage, that was weird too. And still those men are never found.
What? They were doing that?
Yeah, it was on the tapes. There was several men going around asking for donations, and then one guy was looking in on this woman's daughter while she was talking to him, and then it was I think a day or 2 days later that she was washing clothes and she heard something downstairs and walked downstairs, and there was that guy in her living room with her child, and she scared him off.
It was the same
And I think,
apartments where they were in?
yes, it was like right across the street.
Oh, wow.
It's on the tape. Yes. And I thought that was very strange too. Very strange.
Hold on. Callie said, is it true the cadaver dogs hit in the condo? I never saw it cleared up. Lita, you talked to Harry,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
So
he
what?
didn't know. He didn't know about them hitting in the condo because he's not real familiar with this case. But it did say in some information that I read that a cadaver dog and a blood dog alerted behind the sofa in the apartment.
Yes,
Yeah.
and in the bedroom,
And
the bed.
also in a closet in the parents' bedroom, a cadaver dog
Yeah.
alerted, but not the blood dog. So that would have been a death scent. And
The
also alerted on one
dog,
of a piece of Kate's
the
clothing.
toy,
So
and on
what
her stuffed animal.
I didn't hear that.
On Madeline's stuffed.
Well, I didn't hear that, but Harry told me that scent could be transferred from anyone who might have touched a dead body. So if Maddie was killed, the deceased dogs could alert on her body or anything or anyone she had touched or come into contact to after her death. And if
You
one
guys
of her,
Which they
you know,
did
like
find
it,
blood in.
they could have taken off their shirt and thrown it over the couch, and it would have ended up causing a death scent on the floor or the wall. But yeah, so he was
The blood was
explaining
found
that to
in
me.
the car.
Yeah, the blood
Excuse
was
me,
found in
go
the
ahead.
car too. Harry, you guys, he worked on Kyron's case. He is what is it, Lita?
He has international search and rescue, so he works with search and rescue dogs.
Yeah, I have interviewed him on our channel, you guys. So if you're interested in hearing what he has to say, there's an interview. Can you guys all introduce yourselves? I love to know your name so I can address you correctly. I am Lexi.
I'm Lita.
Wait, do that over.
Step on each other.
We're Lita Garnett. That's what we are. Lita Garnett Lexi.
And this is Christina. Christina is in our Kyron's group.
Hi, Christina.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
I met her on it was another group, and she brought up Madeline McCain, and I was like, oh yeah, that's so like a weird, I feel the parents are really suspicious, and she was like, I have a lot to say about it.
Yeah, have y'all watched the 60-minute it's like 60 minutes of Madeline McCain? It's on YouTube. It's like from this British thing. But they said that they have like proof there's this guy that was in on it, and they've arrested him. He supposedly raped a 72-year-old woman that lived around the area.
Christian guy.
What is it?
His name's Christian something?
Yeah.
I think he's in custody now.
Yeah.
Hey, Christy, nice to meet you.
They have like 1,800 files on his computer of like different scenarios, but they won't say if Madeline is in those, which I think is odd. It's been like 18, 19 years now, and she'll be 18,
It's about 12. No, is it 12? It's 14 years.
It's been 17 years. Hasn't it?
Yeah, she would be.
I thought she went missing in 2007. No.
No, it was.
Yeah, she went missing in 2007.
And so she was already
15 years. Oh, right. She would be 18 now.
Yeah.
Aww.
So it's time. I mean,
but she's no longer a baby.
No. And I mean, all the many sightings that they said that they seen her in a grocery store, and like a man and a woman holding a child that looked like her in the parking lot. None of the police really caught up on it. Like, that's very weird too.
You guys know that the Portuguese chief that inspector, the lead one on the case, he resigned in 2008, and he wrote a book about the parents because he knew, well, he thought they were guilty the whole time, and it's a bestseller book.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. So he wrote a whole book about, his thoughts on it. And I don't know,
What is your thoughts on it?
I don't know if everyone wants to.
After what I've read tonight or today, I think they might have done something to her.
I really do too. I feel as a parent, I feel disgusted. I don't want to. Well, I already am. I don't care. Whatever. In my opinion, it's disgusting. You can't, you can't leave your kids alone. You can't, after a kid cries to you the day before, says, "Mommy, where were you when I was crying last night?" And then you decide to just go the next day and do the same thing over again. It's just all weird to me. Their behavior, like I said, people's behavior, it really, you can't go by that. But the stuff that they say, like Lita, you said something earlier about what the mom said that was really disturbing.
Well, when they were interviewing the mom, the dad just kept, first of all, I guess they didn't have that. There's a certain way that children or parents of missing children react, and usually they're kind of hysterical and scared and worried about their kids. But the dad went on and on about Maddie's beauty, and the mom mentioned her perfect little genitalia.
Yeah,
which I think is pretty sick. But maybe since they're doctors, maybe that's something a doctor might say. But I don't understand.
I don't even think a doctor would say that.
Odd comments for parents at the time a child is missing. And the other thing that I think is really odd is that she would run out of the apartment and go back to the bar and say they've taken her. What about her babies?
Yeah, you think your child is kidnapped, but you leave your two twins in a freaking apartment. See, I
would lock that place up like a jail and stay there until the cops arrived.
And you don't even look for them.
I have opened up my thoughts on it so much more because, at first I was thinking, oh yeah, well, maybe they're really concerned about their daughter and everything, but at the same time, the twins were asleep the whole time. Everybody was running in and out. How do you keep two children asleep the whole time while you have people panicking, screaming, coming in and out, police, how are they still asleep?
Oh, they were sleeping the whole time?
I thought maybe they were drugged, but apparently there were some hair tests done and it proved that they weren't sedated.
Well, they wouldn't take lie detectors either. We all know that lie detectors aren't, really reliable, but why would you deny taking a lie detector test also?
Poor daughter. It's just crazy.
Here, I am not taking no lie detector test. I don't care, because you can spin those however you want, and I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. If my child was missing and I had a lawyer, you still can't become a suspect. Look at Terry. She took a lie detector test and she failed, but she was okay. She didn't go to prison for Kyron.
But she has been in her own prison for the last 12 years.
Yeah, but see, I don't know. I would just.
All
I would take it.
Is that he was at the school and he never came to the classroom. I don't know really much more about it because, I've just been so busy and I haven't been able to look up on it. So, what has really happened in their case?
In Kyron's case?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Shouldn't we stick to Madeline since this is about...
Yeah, because there's so much we could go on about.
We could go on and on about Kyron forever.
Yeah, we could go on and on.
And we will. We have done that.
I definitely want to our lives one day and, like, talk about Kyron, because I really don't know much, but, like, I do know a lot about Madeline, because, I mean, some of the things just don't add up, and I think the police really had something fishy to do with it, too, because, I mean, the police, like, really didn't even care, if that makes sense. Like, if you watch the tapes, it's just, like, they really didn't care. They just wanted to blame it on somebody and get it over with, you know?
We find a lot of that in these cases lately. Like, police just not caring about.
You know, I read that there was also a DNA match on the blood found in the McCann's car and also in the rented car they used.
Yeah.
That was early in the investigation, and it was done by a UK. Was it the UK Scotland Yard or whoever's in charge of the police?
Yeah, I have that right here. They started working with the McCain's got a private investigator, and then they got with
Scotland Yard.
Yeah, that's what it is, Scotland Yard.
But the parents, even though there was a DNA match, of course the parents aren't going to admit that, and they didn't. They still deny it.
Yeah.
It
what
sounds
do y'all
like
think about the church?
The what?
Like, they went to the pastor at the church. I seen an article on that maybe he had something to do with, like, hiding her body, because they was always there at the church, and everything.
I've never heard of him.
In England?
In Portugal.
The minister hid her body?
It's what, like, the article, you know, how media is, they'll try to say what they want, but I just found it kind of odd, too, that they're always at the church, and they have a key to the church, and...
Oh, yeah, they do go back there, and... Yeah.
Maybe they've made him... Maybe they light candles for her and pray for her there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It
could be that. It's probably a Catholic church in Portugal.
Okay, so let's say, oh, thank you, Sluggish. Hey, Nana of 6. How are you? Okay, let's say that the parents did it, and we're saying that, okay, maybe that they gave them too much medicine. So where would the blood come at? I mean,
right.
Overdosing, would they be bleeding?
Too much medicine was probably to make them sleep while they were at the bar. But but I read that they didn't. I read that they did hair analysis, and it proved that they didn't sedate them.
But it was like a Tylenol, so it really wouldn't show up in your hair, is what is on the tapes.
Oh, I don't know, because I didn't do the tests.
Listening, but cooking. What are you cooking? I'm hungry. Yeah, I think that this whole case, I think that they need to investigate the guy that is back, in prison. I think Arctic said his name was Bruckner. Is that right?
Christians, something. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that they need to ask him more, do something more with him, because he was recently brought back in the media. True Crime with Sunshine.
Too, because some things that the friends
you would vomit, but I don't think you would bleed. Yeah, see,
you're correct, Drew.
Mm-hmm. So, I think that they should reinvestigate the guy in the jail. I'm not trying to. I hate having to be the one to call out parents, but if something happens to your child under your watch, and you should at least be charged with neglect. And
I agree with that.
You should. And it's a sad case that, there's nothing being done about it. We probably will never know. Like, hopefully that's not the case. But I don't think that we ever will know. I think that all these people that were there, the friends, maybe they do know something. Um,
I mean, it's
like
just
the guy
strange.
Matthew, he went to go look, but you know,
He didn't even
he
look at him. He
didn't. Yeah,
him. I mean, it just, and then his wife sees a man carrying a little girl. Like, who's to say that she didn't see her husband carrying the little girl somewhere and just said it was some random man and gave him a description, you know? That has
yeah,
just been a mind the whole time I've read this case and everything. Like, it's just crazy.
yes, I
And
agree. Ellie failed her.
and
Ellie did fail her from the start. I feel like everybody failed her.
yes,
Like I don't know. I feel like Ellie fails a lot of people, and it's so sad, especially for children. These parents need to start taking responsibility, and making up excuses for it. When the dad did the interview, and he said, "Oh, well, it's just like us being in our house and us having a drink in the backyard." No, it's not, because you are at the total opposite side of a freaking apartment building, and then it's a 5 to 7 minute walk, and it's facing the street. So you're making up an excuse for yourself. Just own up and be like, I should not have left my freaking children. The making up excuse part, I don't know. I just feel really weird about the parents. I don't know. But I don't think we'll ever know. It's just like John Benet Ramsey. I feel, oh my gosh, that case breaks my heart as well. The mom died. Like, we'll never, if she had anything to do with it, like, we would never know the truth. Garnett, what do you think?
On your guys' conversation?
Yeah.
I really feel like, this Bruckner, I don't know if I'm saying his name right or not. I really feel like he's a very good suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's probably, if I was going to put my money somewhere, that's probably where it'd be.
So why did they think it was him again? Did he have the same description? I mean, what made them think it was this man?
I don't remember completely what the entire story is. Lita?
There is a picture online of I don't know who described this person, but it was of a dark-haired man with a shaggy beard and kind of long hair, arched eyebrows, and brown or black eyes.
I know what you're talking about. That was the guy that was asking for donations.
Well, that's who they said was a suspect. So
right,
this other man who had been, I guess they thought he was a suspect too, and his life is still kind of unruly because he was kind of stalked as a suspect when he really didn't do anything. And compared to the picture of the drawing of the original suspect, not the parents, but the second guy, Christian's a blonde, isn't he? I think he's totally blonde and fair skinned, or maybe I'm thinking of the wrong guy, but he doesn't look anything like a dark-haired guy with. Yeah, the face is all wrong.
Yeah, he has blonde hair for charging.
True crime, Arctic. Oh, I agree. I think the brother, absolutely. I talked about this the other day with either Garnett or Lita. I forgot. But the
brother did it, and I think mom covered up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so sad. And the brother's just out here, living his life. Just
Are you talking
interview
about Kyron again?
No.
John Benet?
Yes.
Now we're on John Benet. Okay.
Well, because I brought up John Benet, and
you guys
we were
jumping
talking
around.
That's how he. It's so
Madeline.
hard outside.
Poor Madeline.
Yes, you guys. I know. We could do weeks of research on Madeline. There's so much more information. I went over her description. We talked about, the people that were there. We talked about their routine every night. Oops. Hold on. Oh, their routine every night. You know, but we really can't. It's so sad. Like, I wish we could interview people. I wish that we could speak to the parents ourselves and see how they act and talk to that guy in prison. Maybe one of us should like pose as somebody and write him and like, how people write people in prison and then they end up admitting what they did. I don't know.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. They should do
something. Yeah, they need to put somebody undercover and figure out what's going on with that guy because he is in the news lately. Like, he was in the media. And I put it on Kyron's group. And I don't know what it said, but it did say that they had some kind of evidence that it was him. Like, maybe he told, like, one of his cellmates or something. I don't know.
But it just don't make sense where her body is. Or her remains if she is,
Yeah.
But I mean, some people kidnap children, and then whenever they get older, they want to know where they really came from, and then they find out. And then they go to their actual parents.
Makes no sense as to how they could and did leave their kids home alone, not a care or concern except for partying and hanging out. Yeah. I mean, if you're going on vacation with your kids, you're doing stuff with your kids. If you want to go on a vacation to relax and have alone time, leave them at home. Hire a babysitter. Don't take them to a resort where you're going to leave them by themselves. I would understand if they were older.
Maybe they did. Yeah, I mean, maybe they didn't think like it all through. Maybe they thought, yeah, we'll leave them there, go have a bite to eat, have a drink, and come back home, and it'll all be fine. But the Tapas restaurant even had it in clear view that they were going to leave their children alone, which was really messed up on their part.
Oh, yeah, they knew. Everybody in the resort knew what they were doing as well. Right. I read that before we came on.
And which I feel like that should have been more private.
Yeah, why
pedophiles, a look at them.
I don't know.
I've been watching their family for a couple of days to see what their routine was, and then found the perfect time to do what they needed to do.
Yeah, I feel if it wasn't
said, I guess that's sort of where this all goes to. Like, the parents, didn't the police, the original, and I don't know how the law works over there, but the original investigators had closed it, said it was unsolvable, is what I had read. Mm-hmm. And then parents are the ones that push with a PI, and so that to me says the parents didn't just want to let this drop. You would think that if they were involved, that it would have just been easier to let it drop.
Okay, yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't have the time limit. It says her parents were considered suspects during the height of the investigation by the Portuguese police, but they were cleared. But I didn't know that they closed it, because then it says the McCains used a private investigator, and then in 2011 they received help by Scotland Yard. So was it closed?
Yes, the Portuguese police said that it was unsolvable.
I heard something about the other. What is the other police that got involved? It was from a different, like maybe the British.
Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard.
That's all the same.
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay. I don't know. I just feel bad. I feel horrible for this little girl and what
And once again, like you said, I don't know in what world we're living in that we think that it's all right to leave 5-year-olds alone. That blows my mind, and it should never happen. I don't care. If you're a single parent, find a neighbor. There's more of us out here that really do care about what happens to others. I believe that.
You don't have to go out to a bar every night, even on vacation. Even on vacation. I didn't.
I know, and it's sad.
I'm sure
it's
you
sad.
don't have time, Lexi.
Do you guys ever see me going to bars?
Never. You're always on the phone with us.
I always see you in your jammies.
Always. Look at me
jammies.
right now, looking crazy.
But I mean, children.
It's just like Cody Bigsby. We went over earlier. His dad left the kids home. Was it a responsible thing to do? No. You should never leave a child under a certain age home by themselves. And they should. I don't know why.
I believe that even the ages vary from child to child. I had 5 kids. I could leave my Billy alone at 10 because he was responsible. But I couldn't have left Ashley alone at 15.
Yeah.
He'd have been God only knows what.
Right. I mean, I was left alone at, I think, 10 when my mom started leaving me. I had nannies before that, and then my mom started leaving me home. I had to cook. I had to do whatever. But not 3,
not
2,
5, not 2,
4.
no.
Did you
if you're
say
not old enough to go to school, you damn sure can't take care of yourself.
Yeah, like my 5-year-old. I mean, I still have to wipe his ass. Like, I mean, okay. Nana 6 said, "Did you say he was talking about her beauty and that and all that when interviewed?" Yeah.
Yes,
Lita?
I did see that in an interview.
That is
And that's weird that you said that, because when he walked through the door, that's what he said when he checked on the kids the first time. He just remembered saying how beautiful Maddie was. And then he left and went back to the bar. Like, well, I don't know. There's just something weird. Maybe they didn't do anything. Maybe they're just freaking weirdos. But they should have been charged.
Let me play devil.
They could be weirdos. I just said they could be weirdos. That's what I could say. Sorry.
I'll say that when a tragedy is happening, and I say this all the time, guys, because, boy, I learned, when a tragedy is happening, your mind sort of fixates on one thing. And if his mind fixated on how perfect she looked the last time he saw her, well, then that could be, I mean, it's weird. And I don't know what parent ever thinks that any child's genitalia is perfect.
Yeah,
that never has crossed my mind ever with any of my 5.
Maybe a doctor would. I don't know.
No, I don't even think a doctor.
But I don't think I'd bring that up in an interview, though.
No.
No.
Why are you breaking up?
I can't hardly understand you. No, I'm a nana of 5. Us nanas have to stick together.
True Crime said that could be weirdos. It's possible. But either way, they should be held accountable. And I absolutely agree. That's neglect is at least a charge.
Yeah, I agree. What is this? So that man...
am I messing up?
Well, it was just sounding very metallic.
And then Christine left, or
I didn't mean to. I think I just took her out because I pressed the wrong button trying to fix my phone.
Oh.
But sorry, Christina. Okay, so what do you guys in the audience, what do you guys feel happened? Like, have you guys looked into this case? Leave a like for text, y'all. Yeah, either way, they should be held accountable. They definitely should be held accountable. I think all parents in these kind of cases should be held accountable.
At least to a degree, if it's something where you've left your child for 5 years old, yes, you are definitely accountable.
I mean, they might feel bad for, you know, the grieving parent or whatever, but who's to say that they never did this again? Who's to say, oh yeah, they didn't go on vacation again and then leave their kids or go home and do the same thing? I mean, they're not gonna learn anything about it, you know. I mean, they're just, some people are just idiots and they'll go back to the same routine they had before. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I like any cases that need attention and need to be called out as a failure by LE and CPS, etc. Oh yeah, definitely. We need a whole new system. CPS, they're horrible. Horrible.
They are horrible.
Horrible. Very interesting case. I want to know more. You guys, we have a lot more. Like, I have so much stuff written.
Oh my God. So this is, I looked up on Twitter. I was looking for that quote about her beautiful little genitals. It was from the mother's book. It said, I told Jerry about the awful pictures that scrolled through my head of her body, her perfect little genitals torn apart. Page 129.
God.
So that's in a book that the mom wrote. So that part wasn't in an interview.
Oh.
Why would she even want to think of her daughter in that way?
I don't think that should have been in a book, but
I don't think that should have been anywhere.
Right, that's where it came from.
So that's one of those 2 o'clock thoughts that you lock deep dark away just so that you can keep functioning.
Right, I guess.
Yeah, it was May 3rd, 2007.
I suppose you might.
It was 15 years ago, you guys.
So she would be 18 or 19 now. You know, that period of time goes so quickly as you get older that you just can't imagine that it's been that long. I guess that's why Kyron's missing doesn't seem that long to me.
Right.
You know, it's hard for me to picture him any other way than as he was when he was a little guy. So
I haven't followed this case as closely as some of the more recent ones, but I'm about to. I want to know what happened. We have so much more that we could, you know, like the window, Lita.
Right. On the window, the shutters, she tried to, well, let's see. Let me see if I can find this again. She said that that the shutters were closed and somebody had opened the shutters when she came back to the apartment. But when they were examined for fingerprints, only her fingerprints were on the shutters, and the shutters could only have been closed from the inside. So the mom must have opened them.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And the door, they were saying it was more open than they left it.
Right. I didn't see that part, but I know you read that to me.
Why would they leave the door open? And
I know. Why would they? And
None
did
of it makes
everybody
sense to me. I
and
don't
did
like these
everybody
parents.
did everybody that came that night to check on those kids, did they just open an unlocked door and look in?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
did they
they
That's
each
did.
have their own key to the apartment?
No, it was unlocked. They had everything unlocked. The guy, Michael, he just went, the mom went to, no, the dad went to the back door the first time. That was a little bit opened, and he noticed that it was more open as usual or than usual or whatever.
Right.
And then Matthew, he went through the front door and he just opened the door. So it was already unlocked. And then the mom, I think she went through the porch door as well. So all these doors were just unlocked, and it wasn't gated. Nothing was gated, you guys. It was on the main road. Their apartment was facing, and it was the very bottom apartment. So the deck was, I want to recommend you guys, if you guys haven't seen anything,
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong about earlier. It was Stephanie Harlow. Stephanie Harlow, you guys probably all watch her. She has a really, really good episode on Madeline, and it's like a two-parter. You should go and watch it. She has a very, very interesting, I don't know. She explains everything, and her opinion on it is exactly how I feel. I think it's exactly how we all feel. She's very, upset about the parents leaving the kids. She finds them very suspicious. So you guys should go look at Stephanie Harlow's video on it. Stephanie is great. Yeah, she really is. I love her. Like, I was gonna start watching it before we went on here, but I was like, let me just look online and see what I can find.
So there is another thing here that I found in this Twitter account. One of them, it says here, all the couples had a mutual friend there, Clement Freud, who was staying 500 meters away from where the McCanns were staying. That's only a third of a mile. He was exposed as a wealthy and powerful child molester. Kate and Jerry visited him multiple times after Maddie was abducted.
oh,
That's what I think Stephanie went over. She said that there was a party, and it had all these rich, like,
pedophiles,
mayors or something, and then
I
think she brought that guy up.
That's really creepy.
And the mom was all laughing, and she was talking about money. She wanted money for, oh my gosh, I forgot what it was, but yeah.
In that same Twitter feed, there's also a picture of the second. The parents were the first suspects, and then there was another guy named Robert Murat, and he was the one that they thought was a suspect after seeing that drawing with the shaggy-haired guy and the beard and everything. But he doesn't look like that here. But it says, and only 200 meters away, less than a quarter mile from where Kate and Jerry were staying, lived another sexual deviant who's been accused of multiple accounts of bestiality and rape.
oh,
and his name is Robert Murat.
Oh my God.
That's
really whose Twitter
creepy.
is this?
This is on, you know what? I don't know how to describe what Twitter it is. And so I'm going to just send you the link, okay?
Yeah, please.
I'll send you the link on both of them. I'll send you the link on
so
both.
disgusted, you guys. Like, okay, if the
really
parents are
is.
innocent, they're innocent, but they deserve to be punished.
So you gotta, it'll give us more stuff because it looks like we're going to be looking into this more.
Yeah, we definitely got to do another episode, you guys. We really, and you know, what I'm going through with my uncle. I know Garnett's not feeling well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
Well, I know I'll be praying for you for that too. I know that's a lot.
thank you. Yeah, you guys, I wasn't even gonna record tonight, but I was like, you know what? I can't make people think that we're, just, I don't know.
Here's something else. That Murat guy, the one that was into bestiality, it says he took an interest in this case, acting as the McCann's translator.
What?
And it says as he was also one of the suspects. Maddie's body is believed to be buried under his gravel.
Yeah, in a minute I'm doing a YouTube video, and then I'll go.
I'm almost done with the juice.
You're still not done with it?
No.
Girl.
I'm almost done.
Go to the bathroom. Why are you holding yourself?
Aww.
Sorry.
You're just being normal.
That's a mom.
Yep.
But I remember that he was older. Yeah, so wait, that guy was a translator for the McCanns?
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely got to go deep dive.
Sounds very fishy, all of it.
Yeah. You guys, I think
when you go in here, you'll see there's a bunch of stuff.
Let's see.
Huh?
I know you're going to take a week off.
You have to take a week off, Lexi.
But do you think that we could get a group going for a mixture of cases before you go?
Oh, yeah, we were going to do that because Lita... Yeah.
Lita and I can take care of it. I just want your input before you go. I don't want to set it up without you.
Oh no, I'm in. I think I mentioned it when we were doing the live earlier that Lita, brought it up, and I think it's a good idea. Why are my kids yelling? You guys, yes, mom life. I have 8 kids, and I have a 3 under 5.
Right.
I can't even think, and then I have 10, 9, 8. Oh my god.
I don't know how you do all you do, really.
But that's why I'm going crazy. But no, yeah, that's definitely something we should do. You guys, we will put it up because we want you guys to join our Chiron group and our Orion group if you guys haven't already. I linked it in the other live that we had earlier. So if you guys want to join those groups, we'd really appreciate it. We are going to make another group for all different cases, like Arctic said earlier.
I'm excited to see some of our conversations because I'm telling you, the group of people that we have in here right now, bouncing ideas and different cases around, I am excited.
Oh, yes.
Very cool.
I'm so happy that you guys are on here and supporting us because we didn't think when we started this, we were just doing it because it's something that we want cases to get out there. And we were really doing it for Chiron, but we were like, no, let's just do it for all kids. And, so we're excited that we actually have people on here joining in. We really appreciate you guys. And we also support you guys. I went to y'all's channels. You guys are amazing. I feel like if we all work together, we talk about cases. Let's all try to get to 500. Who was it earlier? I think it was Sluggish. You were on your live earlier with Callie, I think, and you have not got to 500. And we were talking about the community tabs. So we want to try to get to the 500 so we could, put up flyers and, I think we should talk about the kids that aren't really being talked about.
Yes.
Yeah. So
if I could have found a group like this before Orion's trial, I truly think that we could have made a huge difference in the amount of time that they got.
Yeah. We really would have, because we would have been so loud. They would have hated me. They would have really hated me.
Who would have hated you?
Like the monsters that took Orion, their lawyers, the judge, the DA. Like I would have been yelling from the top of my freaking lungs, like these mothers.
If we can just help bring justice for one child, then our goal is,
Yeah. And it works when we have a group of people. You guys, we've had so much drama. Okay. I go back from years. I know Gabriel Fernandez's family, and I know Anthony Abello's family. I never had drama with helping them. And we got into Chiron. Well, I did. Garnett and Lita have been in this since the beginning, I think. And we were like, we need to start a group, because the mom and certain other people were not taking tips. Were not, they were just, it was horrible. So we started this group, and it's been nothing but drama, but not with us, from other people. So I'm like, why can't we just have a normal group of people that want to advocate for children without arguing, without fighting? You need a mod in here to drop the link to you. Arctic is great mod. Him, and he will help you with that. How do we get a mod? But yeah, we've been through the most drama. You guys, we are one of those channels where we do not want to be involved in any of that. Somebody made a whole hour video about us in our Chiron group, but she apologized. We got over that, whatever. But we're not trying to be those people. We are here for the kids. So in our other videos,
let's see how many we can get justice for. That's what we're doing.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Gabriel. Yes. I reached out to his aunt and we started speaking. I never thought I would get a response from her, and I did, and I was so surprised. His siblings are doing very well. The uncle doesn't go on social media with the siblings. You click the 3 dots to the right of the name, click add moderator, gives them the ability to drop links. Oh, you guys, we need a mod. I think Arctic left us though.
I'm a mom.
No, a mod.
She died.
No, a mod.
You know, mod.
We need a mod. Arctic, are you still on here? Who wants to be our mod? We need a mod.
We should discuss that.
Discuss a mod?
Yeah, we should discuss it.
You don't want a mod? They
I don't care if we have a mod, but we should talk about it. We want a good mod, somebody that's really nice and sweet.
Oh, Arctic is perfect.
Arctic is absolutely sweet.
Well, where did she go then?
And so is Callie, and so is Sluggish. You guys can all be our mod.
Where did they all go?
They're right
there they
here.
are. There's a couple of them. What about Nana? Nana is Nana of 6.
She says she wants to be a mod, but she doesn't know how.
Oh. Well, you can't go wrong with a grandma.
I was going to say, I think we are just about done here for the night, but knowing how to do it, because you have to do it in every show, correct?
What do you mean?
We'd need to find out more.
Well, no, we don't have to have a mod. Like, our mod doesn't have to be here in every show. It's just when they're in the show, they drop our links to our groups, and they drop other links to other people that are in there.
Right. Sort of the stuff we were trying to do earlier, but not knowing what we were doing.
You guys, we don't
Oh.
even know how to put pictures on here or
Well,
edit videos.
Let's figure it out then, and then go from there, and then pick
Nana
'em
said,
all.
I'm on board. Lita,
Yeah.
you picked one.
Pick one. I think Nana looks nice. She's a grandma of 6. You can't go wrong with a grandma. I mean,
Wait, no, you don't have to. You mod people so you can run the show and they handle the chat. Oh, so like when people try to come in here talking shit, you just boot them out.
oh, that's good. If somebody could do that, that would be great.
We need that for Kyron's group, actually.
Well, they're not all bad. They're getting better.
I will help Nana of 6 learn. We have number 7 grandbaby on the way. Oh my goodness.
See, that's a good thing.
See,
So-
guys, I have 10 grandchildren.
Yes.
That's a good. You'd make a good mod, Garnett. You'd make a real good mod.
Garnett, you could be our mod.
How can you be? How can you?
Remember my
Oh,
chat, the ladies with the wrench. Those are my mods. Oh, okay. Yes.
I only have 5.
How did Arctic leave us? I am really disappointed.
I don't know. I don't know how it happened.
Arctic, you're about to get cussed out. Your mod, no, I'm just kidding. I love Arctic. Your mods are your first defense to trolls. Oh, okay. Well, if anyone wants to be our mod,
Just message somebody. Let us know.
wait. So how do we get a hold of you guys? Like in? Oh,
Oh,
that wasn't good.
What
well,
did
you can go into a private chat and get their Facebook.
Like,
I think there's a private chat function there where they can, and it.
So that's a private chat for our studio. That's not a private chat between people.
Well, fine. Just be that way.
I wasn't trying to be that way, Lita.
Sure you weren't. You sure you weren't. I got
You
your
weren't.
number, girl.
oh my God, we are easy. You can hit us up on Facebook,
Nana
Twitter.
says she'll be a mod.
Who says she'll be a
I
mod?
think it's Nana. Because she said, she says yes. With a little twinkle next to her eye. With
Okay,
a
so
twinkle
they
next to her S.
True Crime says that we can hit them up on Facebook, Twitter, or you can comment on our channels.
Yeah, and it says, yes,
we don't have your
ma'am, will
face.
do.
What's your Facebook? Or what are y'all's Facebook? What is y'all's Twitter?
I'm assuming on their channels it probably has that stuff.
Yeah,
Nana
you can
said.
message- You can,
Nana-
people can message you, Lexi.
Nana said the fuck.
What? She's a grandma. Okay. Okay.
Lita. Wow. Wow. Just wow.
Oh,
Wait,
hey, I love grandmas.
you're a grandma,
I
Lita.
am. Yes, I am.
My name is Callie Thunder. Okay, so I'm gonna find you. My links are on my channel, True Crime with Sunshine. Okay, I'll find you. Nana. Wait, you're not mad, right?
No, Nana, don't be mad.
Lita, you made her mad. She's supposed to be our
I'm not mad. I
mom.
don't want any grandmas mad at me. I love grandmas. Grandma. I need a grandma.
You guys, Lita will make me laugh for hours, so we will just be sitting here like, I don't know.
Well,
Nana,
I
can I
tried.
add you as I'm gonna just add. I want to see what it does. Okay, you guys.
Can't you just click on her and say you're a mod?
Yeah, it has like the 3 dots. Star, comment, put user in timeout. Okay, you guys. So all I see is put user in timeout or a
Don't
star
put me in
comment.
timeout. Don't put me in timeout. I can't
So
do
I
it.
don't see anything about mod.
I know there's a way. Help, don't hesitate. Sunshine helped me learn StreamYard.
That's what we're using is StreamYard, but we can't
Okay,
figure
well,
out how to edit. We can't figure out how to do anything on here. So
we'll figure it out. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try to look at it this week.
oh, I need to do it on YouTube, not StreamYard. Oh, okay. Wait, how do I go to YouTube chat? Oh, like when we're done with the show, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we are done with Madeline tonight. I think that we do need to do a I think we do need to do like a deep dive and figure out who all these people are.
I think so too. You know that first guy that I mentioned to you. One look at his face and it is scary looking.
Hold on.
I would be terrified if I was looking at him.
Lita,
What, honey?
ask for the slug girl.
Slug girl, sluggish sleuth.
Yes.
Ask her what?
No.
Everybody's saying good night. Nana of 6 said good night. Sluggish sleuth said good night. So
I love that name, Sluggish Sleuth. How did you come up with that?
I think a nice nickname would be Sluggy.
You can also go to the YouTube studio and get into settings and mod people from there. It's a learning experience, but we're a community and no drama, real crime. We will help. Thank you guys so much for that support.
You.
Oh, I was also gonna ask, does anybody know how to add anybody on the YouTube channel? Like I'm trying to add Garnett and Lita on so they could go on there and help edit videos and stuff. My son is here. I have to go, but I will catch you all next time. Thank you, Callie, for joining us.
Bye, Callie.
We will see you next time.
Have fun with your son.
All right, Lexi.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out how to get you on my thing.
I know, we've been working on it for months.
We've been trying for it for months and we can't figure it out. So True Crime with Sunshine. If you know any, I don't know. I'm trying to add her on my YouTube. And Lita, I guess.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to break your arm or anything to make you do it.
No, you're added in there. In your studio, go to community where you mod people, and below it, you can give permission to her.
Yeah, Garnett, she's going to give you permission.
Go to community.
Know that if she gives me permission, I'm giving you permission.
Well, thank you, honey.
That's not how it works. What if I don't want Lita? No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Okay, it's getting late, and we're gonna start acting goofy. Last time we were laughing for like 20. You need her channel link and put it in the box. It will say give permission. Oh, awesome! Thank you.
Sunshine.
Yes, you are amazing. And
channel, all right.
I call my son Sunshine too. He's my sunshine. Now you're my sunshine also. Oh, and Sluggy.
All right, ladies, I'm going to bed.
Okay, I think I'm going to get off here too because I have to go get Kirk.
Wait, where is he?
Yeah, really? No kidding, huh?
Hey.
Well, you guys send me your channel links so I can put you in the box.
All right, I'll send you a link so you can put me in the box.
How do I do a link?
You go to your channel. You like go to your YouTube and then press your channel, and then you copy your channel. Like,
I have a channel?
Yeah, like you have a YouTube app, right?
Yeah. Fine, I'll do it.
So then you go to your little picture.
Do I send it to who?
to me.
To which?
Wow.
No, to your Facebook or
To Messenger.
okay, I can do that.
Okay.
Okay, sweet
Well, okay, you
dreams.
guys.
Love you
I
guys.
also want to know, we are gonna make the group. We will let you guys know what the new group is. I am supposed to be taking a week break. I have a lot going on. I just need to get off social media. I kind of still want to do. It's gonna kill me not to make a video, but Lita and Garnett will make videos.
Do some fun reels if you want.
No, that's still social media.
Oh,
Thank you guys so much. Y'all
Yes.
have a good night. I shared this channel on my community wall, so if you go to your notification, there is a mention from me. Ah, thank you. We love you.
I will catch you guys here in a little bit. I'll be on chat.
okay. Good night.
Okay. Love
Good
you.
night.
I don't know how to sign off.
Oh, I'm by myself, you guys. Okay, so yeah, I am gonna take a week off. We all need a break. I took one tonight. Yeah, it's I'm constantly like 24/7. You can ask anyone. I'm on Kyron's page, constantly making reels, making videos, thinking of ideas of what we could do to raise money to, go to rewards, go to PIs, go to different things. And my uncle is in the hospital. I don't know if he's gonna make it. He raised me. He lives across the street from me as well. I don't know what's happening. Like, I'm gonna start crying. So my husband has a week off, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get off social media. I'm gonna get away from the phone. I'm turning it off completely, and I'm gonna take this time to spend like go to the hospital, visit my uncle, and just spend time with my kids. You guys, like, hook up with Sunshine, find her. She is very, very great at these things. She walked me through everything. Prayers for you. I definitely will do that because we want to start doing, but see, I do have a computer, but I don't use it. I'm using my phone to edit and to add pictures and stuff, but I will definitely do that. I really appreciate every single one of you. I really do. And I will support you guys' channels. We're all here for kids, and I'm so happy we all met. But I'm gonna get off of here. We're definitely gonna do a deep dive, you guys. I had way more information that I did not go over. Like, I have 10 pages filled, like, just filled. There's so much more. So we will come back and we will do a longer, more information about this Madeline McCain case. Good night, and I will see you guys next time. I'm still gonna be around, so I will support your channel. I'll go on there. I'll give it a like. I can't share it because I won't be on Facebook, but I will be on there. Everybody have a great night. Prayers to you all. Remember to say your prayers for our children. I say prayers multiple times a day for Kyron. I believe in the power of prayer. So remember to pray for all our children. Everybody have a good night. If I can leave. It won't let me see something, say something. Yes, you guys, I don't care what it is. If you see something, say something. I don't know how many times we have to remind people. Some people is just like, it's not my business. I was watching Stephanie, I know I keep saying I'm getting off, but Stephanie Harlow the other day. She was talking about her neighbors. They used to fight and fight and fight, and she would call the cops. And she didn't care if the child wasn't being physically abused. She didn't care if the child was, she was like, because I didn't know. She was like, so I would call the police every time I heard arguing because it was bad. And she was like, you have to say something. Like, you hear something, you see something, say something. It doesn't matter what it is. You see your neighbors doing some weird shit, say something. I am so disappointed at how many reels I have made also about children missing. And, you know, somebody naked on a reel doing, you know, twerking halfway, whatever, they get like 100,000 likes. They get millions of shares. And our children reels don't get anything. Our world is so sad. And I wish more people would defend our children. I wish more people were like us. I wish things were different. I wish celebrities would stop caring about, you know, jewelry, vacations, doing this, doing that, rapping about, you know, whatever. I wish celebrities would start being more engaged in missing children and abused children. I'm so disgusted with life, like with our world. I have 8 children. And I have never once, never, ever have put my hands on them. I do discipline differently. And, you know, as a child, you should still have respect. You know, you speak to them respectfully and they listen. There's no need for yelling. There's no need for hitting. There's no need for any of these things that these children go through. So yeah, you see something, please say something. Yeah, I'm gonna get off because I could go all night about this. It's just disgusting. People that do bad things to kids, they deserve to die, and they deserve the death penalty. They deserve worse. Just why? I think it was somebody earlier said it was how many kids a day go missing, like 2,300 or something, 2,300 a day. If all of us together, everybody in the world just got together and helped children, we can make a difference. And people don't think that, you know, like on my Chiron group, I'm like, if you share something, you can make a difference. You don't know who's going to see that post. You don't know who's going to share that post that knows somebody that knows somebody. And, you know, okay, you guys, I'm going to get off. I could do this all night. I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. We're just starting out. So, you know, we're going to get better. We're going to learn how to do stuff. And yeah, I will see y'all later. Prayers for you all. And for some reason, my leave button is not here. So I might not be able to get off. Now I'm scared that if I press this button... Hold on, you guys. I can't get off. Shit. I think this whole thing is gonna get deleted if I press this button. The leave button isn't showing.